God says, what you're about to hear isn't just another video. It's a divine encounter. If as you watch, you notice an unusual warmth in your chest, or a sudden wave of chills along your arms, that's not random, that's heaven's voice reaching for you. Archangel Michael has been calling out to you since last night, saying your name 3 times, tears in his eyes. And God himself heard it. Precious soul, do you understand the weight of it, when an archangel pleads for even a few seconds of your attention? It means something long concealed is about to come into the light. Michael, your heavenly protector says, this isn't just important, it's your last line of defense. Today, August 11th, he commands, open this now. These aren't casual words, they are a divine order, sealed in the fire of the heavens. This is an urgent moment, the one plotting against you has been revealed, and you are not dreaming. Heaven is deliberately showing you what you were never meant to see. You felt it, haven't you? That uneasy stirring in your spirit, when certain people are near, the instinct you tried to ignore, because you lacked proof. Those whispers inside you now turn into a roar. Michael has written their name in a heavenly scroll, and today that scroll is unsealed, for your eyes alone. Do not turn away, because the instant you walk away from this, they win. Heaven has tracked this person for months, listening to their words behind your back, watching their hidden actions. And it will hurt deeply to learn it is someone you once trusted, someone who smiled while planting destruction in your path. Tonight they had something even worse in motion, but God stepped in. Yes, there has been a divine interception. God blocked the harm before it touched you. Michael stood between you and the attack, sword drawn, crying out, not this one, not today. Do not dismiss this moment. If you close your heart now, you may never see the full truth. Michael warns that the window to reveal them is small. Once it closes, this message disappears from their reach. That's why he urges you, with every burning feather, listen, this is the only way to shield yourself. You have enemies you never recognized as enemies, hiding in plain sight. But heaven has recorded every move. If tears are pressing at your eyes, let them fall, it's the sign your soul is waking, to what it's always known. You were never overthinking, you were chosen. And today the truth is ready to face you. Michael adds, if they don't open this now, the trap will be set. This is why it came today, August 11th, not tomorrow, not later. Something significant was planned for tonight, and ignoring this could lead you straight into their setup. If you repeat the mistake of turning away from the signs, the angels may not be able to warn you in this way again. Even angels tremble when time is short, and Michael is trembling now for you. Listen carefully to his exact words. The one who seeks to harm you, their name has been spoken 3 times in heaven, I have written it in golden light. This child will feel it in their soul, when I speak it. That's how they'll know. But there's more. Michael urges, don't simply watch, experience this. Because within this warning is also your covering, a divine cloak prepared to rest upon your life. You must remain present, the moment you leave, the window in heaven closes. Pause and notice, do you feel that sudden warmth across your skin? That is your confirmation, you are exactly where heaven intends you to be. This moment is no accident. The one behind your harm is exposed, and it's more severe than you imagined. If you haven't yet subscribed now, not as a routine action, but as a declaration, Heaven, I hear you. Michael said those who truly receive this, won't just watch, they will align. Now is your chance to stop something before it begins, a betrayal, a spiritual snare, a tie that pretended to be love, but quietly drained your light. And yes, you've seen this face before, though never with unveiled eyes. Michael whispers, they are desperate now, that's why I begged God to send this, before the hour passed. Beloved, you are loved beyond measure. You cannot imagine the ways heaven has shielded you in secret. This moment is evidence of that protection. You are not walking alone. Michael says, I've seen the shadows this child cannot see. Every plot, every whispered word, every silent act meant to wound. And heaven is making sure you know, before it's too late. Michael says, tell them they are not alone tonight. Tell them that I have stationed warriors of light, around their home, around their mind, around their heart. Tell them I have sharpened my sword for this battle, and the darkness will not pass through. You are being wrapped in a barrier, no human hand can break. Even as you hear these words, the unseen realm is moving, chains snapping, shadows scattering. What you feel right now is not just emotion, it's the shift of heaven itself. The one who plotted against you will sense it. They will notice that what used to work no longer works, that the openings they exploited have closed. Their whispers will lose their power, their schemes will begin to unravel before their eyes. And you, sweet soul, will start to see the truth, written in everything they do. Michael says, I am not just exposing them, I am training you to see, so you are never deceived like this again. There is a heaviness that has followed you for months, a weight that didn't belong to you. It was theirs. Every false compliment, every moment they smiled while secretly hoping for your fall, it all left marks on your spirit. But right now that residue is being burned away. You may feel lighter, even as you sit here. That is the evidence, the chains are gone, the lies are losing their grip. Heaven has decided that this chapter of betrayal ends here. Child, there is more you need to know. This person has been present in your victories and your struggles, always watching, always taking mental notes. They studied your joy, so they could mimic it, and they studied your wounds, so they could deepen them. Michael says, they were close enough to be trusted, but I have stripped that closeness from them. Their access is gone, and when heaven shuts a door, it does not open again for the enemy. Do not be surprised if you notice them reaching out to you in the coming days, trying to regain the closeness they lost. They may use guilt, they may use flattery, they may even pretend to have changed. But you will know. Your spirit will recognize the counterfeit. This time you will not be caught unaware. This time you will remember the sound of Michael's voice, and the heat of this moment. Michael says, the trap they set for you was already in motion, but I stood in the path, and cut the cords. I broke the link between you and the snare they prepared. That is why you may have felt restless last night, or why your dreams felt strange. Heaven was fighting for you while you slept. Every moment of unease was a warning, and now the warning has become clarity. Tonight between the hours heaven appointed, a shift will complete itself. You may feel an urge to pray, to sit in silence, or to speak words you didn't plan. Follow that urge. It is heaven aligning you with safety. It is God placing you exactly where the light can cover every inch of your life. Michael says, I will be there, I will stand guard, and nothing they attempt will succeed. Even as I speak, the atmosphere around you is thick with presence. That's not fear, it's the recognition that heaven is closer than it's ever been in your situation. You were chosen to hear this, because you are meant to walk forward unchained. The exposure happening now is not meant to break you, it is meant to free you. This is your moment to release the person in your mind, to stop carrying them into your future. You cannot step into the blessings being prepared for you, while holding on to the poison they planted. Michael says, let them go, let their name leave your heart, I will handle the rest. And he will. The record of what they did has already been sealed, in the courts of heaven, and judgment has been set. Sweet soul, remember this was not random. The timing, the signs, the heat, the trembling. It was all planned, so you would not walk into the danger prepared for you. Now you are armed with truth. Now you are shielded by something far greater than yourself. And as you continue from this moment, the one who once had the power to hurt you, will no longer hold that power. The light has exposed them, and heaven has shut the door forever. You will rise from this night, knowing exactly who you are, chosen, guarded, and untouchable in the sight of God. That's a divine blueprint being handed to you, directly from heaven's archives. It's a glimpse of the path you are meant to walk, now that the chains have been shattered. In that dream, pay attention to the colors, the places, the faces. They are not random. They are keys. Each detail is a breadcrumb, that will lead you to the next door God has prepared for you. Michael says, do not dismiss it as coincidence, record it, speak it, declare it. For it is your map out of the wilderness. And there's more. In the days to come, the air around you may feel different, lighter, freer. As if the heaviness you carried for years has suddenly lifted. That is not your imagination. That is the spiritual residue of old battles, being cleared away. Angels are sweeping your atmosphere clean, so that nothing unholy can linger in your space. You might find yourself smiling for no reason, sleeping more peacefully, or feeling bursts of energy, after seasons of exhaustion. That is the signature of heaven's touch. Beloved, there will also be a moment, perhaps when you least expect it, when a long-standing question in your heart will be answered, without you even asking. The clarity will be so sudden, so undeniable, that you will know it could only have come from above. This is God confirming that you no longer have to wander in confusion. Michael says, the fog has lifted, the horizon is visible again. But here is the warning wrapped in love. When the enemy realizes they can no longer touch you, they will try to influence you indirectly. They may send others in their place, masked as helpers or friends. Do not ignore the unease in your spirit when it comes. This time you will not talk yourself out of the truth. This time your discernment will be sharper than ever before. The same Spirit that revealed the name, will reveal the disguise. Michael is leaning in now, his voice steady but filled with urgency. Guard your joy, guard your peace. These are not luxuries, they are your weapons. Joy confuses the enemy, peace repels chaos. Hold them close as treasures. You are stepping into a season where your emotional stability will be your greatest shield. No storm, no gossip, no manipulation will be able to shake you, because your roots will be planted in truth. And child, prepare yourself for the way heaven will validate you publicly. People who doubted you, mocked you, or underestimated you, will have no choice but to acknowledge the hand of God on your life. Opportunities will open that were once locked tight. Favor will find you in places you never applied for it. Doors you didn't even knock on will swing wide, because heaven has whispered your name to the right ears. Over the next 7 days, you will notice patterns breaking, not just in your life, but in your family. Cycles of betrayal, financial struggle, and disappointment, that ran through generations, will begin to dissolve. Michael says, this victory is not just yours, it is a generational turning point. You are the one heaven chose to break what others thought was unbreakable. Do not be surprised if the person whose name was revealed feels compelled to reach out. They may send messages, call, or try to appear where you are. But remember, this is not a chapter to rewrite, it is a chapter to close. Their access to you has been revoked by divine order. Your kindness can remain, but your boundaries must stand firm. Michael reminds you, mercy does not mean returning to danger, forgiveness does not require proximity. And now, beloved, stand still for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the shift in the atmosphere around you. That warmth, that calm, it is the presence of the very angels assigned to you right now. They are not here to observe, they are here to build walls of light around your life. God is already moving in your favor while you're reading this. Paths are being cleared, alliances are being formed, blessings are being rerouted directly to your hands. You will not need to chase what is yours. It will arrive on time, without struggle, without compromise. Michael's final words for this moment. Walk forward, do not look back. Every step you take now is on holy ground. That's a divine blueprint. A message from someone you didn't expect, bringing clarity. A sudden release from a situation that felt like it was holding you back for years. And a divine rerouting of your future, because the path you were on was beneath you. And now, child, prepare your heart, because the person who was sent to harm you will attempt to return, with apologies, stories, explanations. But their purpose is not healing. They aim to reattach the cord God has just severed. Michael warns, do not reattach what I have removed, let them go. This message isn't about revenge, it's about release. God is not seeking to punish anyone, but to protect you. You were never meant to endure this suffering so long. If no one has told you lately, Michael wants you to know this. You are rare, you are sacred, you are divinely marked. That's precisely why they obsessed over breaking you, because they sensed the glory within you, even before you stepped into it. Beloved, the enemy doesn't target what's weak, it attacks what's powerful. That's why you were singled out. But now heaven stands firm and declares, enough. Now breathe. You are stepping into a new era, one where falsity falls away, where truth walks beside you, and your destiny is guarded by flaming swords of light. Michael assures, I will stand behind you, beside you, and before you. No one shall touch your purpose again. If tears come now, let them flow, not from sorrow, but release. The soul remembers, it was never truly alone. The one who tried to harm you, is now powerless, because this message has ignited your spirit into a flame, and no darkness can withstand that light. Child of God, whisper these words aloud, Michael, I accept this truth, I receive this protection, I surrender the fake, I step into the real. Speak it, because as those words leave your lips, angels begin to move, doors start opening, and peace floods your being. Archangel Michael continues, now that you've accepted the truth, heaven is releasing your name into the book of divine restoration. This sacred book does more than forgive the past, it rewrites it. It transforms every pain into power, every betrayal into rebirth. Your story is being rewritten tonight. You are no longer the confused soul wandering, wondering who secretly wished for your downfall. That chapter is closed. What begins now, is the age of full divine clarity. You will notice people falling away, not because you pushed them out, but because your light no longer permits deception near you. Michael declares, the one who sought to harm you, will now be exposed. Their words will falter, their schemes will collapse, because what they didn't know, is that your name is written with heaven's ink. You are not just a person, you are God's investment. And when you are God's investment, no one can cash in on your downfall. Child, your obedience to receive this message, has sparked a supernatural shift. You may begin to feel lighter, notice unexpected blessings. This is no accident, it's the fruit of spiritual alignment. A miracle is now being scheduled. God says, within the next 6 days a window will open. This child will be offered, what they once thought lost forever, an opportunity, a healing, a breakthrough so precise, it will bring tears of joy. That is your sign, your confirmation. Archangel Michael whispers, they tried to delay your miracle, with fake love, fake friendships, fake peace. But delays end now, your hour has come. Beloved, the proof will shock you, because that same person, the one who smiled at you while speaking evil behind your back, will soon be caught. Not by your efforts, but by divine exposure. Michael advises, let them trap themselves in their own web. Don't fight, don't respond, don't argue. Heaven's judgment will handle what your human heart never could. Now one last warning. That person may try to return, saying, I've changed, I miss you, I was confused. Michael warns, those are not apologies, they are tactics. Do not let them in. If you do, your peace will shatter again. God is not asking you to be cruel, but to be wise. Guard your energy like gold. Not everyone deserves access to your light, some come only to dim it. Now listen closely, because this is sacred. Michael was shown your future, and begged permission to reveal it. He saw you laughing, surrounded by the right people. He saw you holding something radiant, a blessing so bright, even angels paused. He saw you free. And he said, if this child knew what I saw, they would never waste another tear on those who tried to hurt them. Your future is not only safe, it is destined. God is preparing to open the gate of sudden miracles. This rare portal will flood your life, with breakthroughs, doors opening, prayers answered, chains broken. The timeline you once walked is shifting, made new. Michael says, prepare for sudden shifts. Your breakthrough will come unexpectedly, like lightning striking clear skies. Your heart will recognize it instantly. This divine timing cannot be rushed or forced, it unfolds with perfect precision. Beloved, you have already crossed a spiritual threshold. From now on, your soul will attract only what serves your highest good. Michael reminds you, stay vigilant, stay soft, stay true. The enemy knows their time is short, so guard your peace fiercely. He continues, you've been chosen, not just to survive, but to thrive. You are a warrior of light, a beacon for others. The love, the protection, the favor surrounding you now, are tangible, even if unseen. This is the era of your awakening. Feel the shift in your spirit, the rise in your energy, the deep knowing that nothing can harm you now. The name that was once hidden in darkness, is now carved in light. Your story is being rewritten with divine ink. And as the dawn breaks on your new life, know this. You are held, you are honored, and you are destined for greatness, beyond measure. Your prayers have been heard. Your battles are turning into blessings. Your scars are becoming stories of victory. Archangel Michael stands with sword drawn, and heart wide open, declaring, this is your time, walk forward in faith, not fear. And beloved, never forget. Heaven's light surrounds you always. You are never alone. You are infinitely loved. And this divine chapter is only just beginning. Your spirit has been heard, you have been seen in your quiet struggles, in the nights when hope seemed distant. I am not distant from you, I am closer than your breath, more present than your heartbeat. I have prepared a path, where your steps will no longer falter. I have heard the cries you kept silent, and the prayers you whispered in the dark. Now rise, rise, because your time is not delayed any longer. The chains that bound you are breaking by my command, the enemy's schemes are being dismantled by my hand. You were never forgotten, you were never less than my beloved. I have marked you with a purpose, that no darkness can erase. There is a fire burning inside you, a holy flame, that even the fiercest storm cannot extinguish. Walk forward with courage, for I am the light before you, and the shield behind you. Nothing made against you will stand. Beloved child, the moments of waiting are over. The windows of opportunity, that once seemed shut, are now flung wide open by the breath of heaven. You will receive confirmation so clear, that doubt will not find a place in your heart. The favor you seek is crossing the threshold, the blessings hidden in the unseen realm, are moving towards your life, making way for the miracle you deserve. This is a divine reset, every broken promise, every false hope, every tear shed in silence, will now be replaced by the fullness of joy. Your steps will echo in eternity, because your journey has been sanctified. Those who stood against you will be exposed, not by human effort, but by heavenly decree. The scales will tip in your favor, and your testimony will inspire generations. I speak to your heart now, protect your peace fiercely. Guard your spirit like the most precious treasure it is. The voices that try to lure you back into old pain and confusion are defeated already. They have no place in the new season I am bringing. Surround yourself with those who reflect my light, walk with integrity and faith, for I am aligning everything you need. The people who doubted you, the ones who turned their backs, will be lessons not chains. You are not required to carry bitterness or revenge. Let love, forgiveness, and grace be your armor. These are not signs of weakness, but of the mighty warrior I have created you to be. Your strength will be evident, not because you fight harder, but because you trust deeper. In the coming days, pay attention to divine nudges. A call, a message, an unexpected meeting, all will be orchestrated by my hand. Do not dismiss these signs, they are the markers of your unfolding destiny. Prepare your heart to receive without hesitation, trust that the unseen is working relentlessly on your behalf. You may still face trials, but know this, every test is a setup for testimony. Every challenge is a platform for your victory. Stand firm, let your faith be unshakable. Because with me nothing is impossible. As you move forward, remember that I have equipped you with heavenly protection. Angels are dispatched around you, encamped in strength and favor. No weapon fashioned against you will prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment will be condemned. Now take this moment to breathe deeply, feel the fullness of my presence surrounding you. I am your refuge and your fortress, your Redeemer and your Provider. The story you are writing now is holy, and destined for greatness. Keep your eyes fixed on me, listen to the still small voice within. It will never lead you astray. I am guiding your steps, and my plans for you are abundant and good. Beloved, you are deeply loved beyond comprehension. I am turning the page on your past, and opening the door to a future filled with hope, healing, and peace. Walk boldly, for you are my chosen, my treasured one. And as you rise, know that my hand is upon you, strengthening you, anointing you, and preparing you for all that lies ahead. Your miracle has already begun, your victory is already written in the heavens. Trust me and keep moving forward in faith. I am with you always. Their secrets will come to light, but you will stand protected, held by the divine shield, that no earthly weapon can break. The darkness around you is dissolving, for the light you carry now is too strong to be hidden or harmed. Michael's voice softens, filled with both pride and love. You are no longer bound by fear or confusion. The chains that once held your heart are shattered. Your spirit is free to soar, and with every step you take forward, you carry the blessing of heaven's army with you. He reminds you that this journey is not about perfection, but perseverance. There will still be days when shadows try to creep back, but you have been equipped with the armor of truth. When doubt whispers in your ear, remember the fire that ignited within you, the moment you accepted this message. That fire is your power, let it burn fiercely. Now the skies above are clearing, and a new dawn is breaking over your soul. Michael says, this child will begin to recognize their worth beyond measure. You will see yourself through the eyes of the divine, and that vision will transform your life. The walls you once built to protect yourself will gently fall away, replaced by a fortress of faith and courage. Do not fear the solitude that may come with growth, Michael advises. Some will drift away, not because you failed them, but because your light no longer matches their path. Let go without regret. The universe is making space for those who will walk with you in truth. You might feel a quiet stirring in your heart, a soft invitation to step deeper into your purpose. Michael says, that stirring is your spirit awakening to its full potential. It's time to claim the gifts that were always meant for you. You are a warrior of light, a beacon for others who are lost. Your story is changing the course of generations. As the celestial winds shift, Michael extends his hand toward you, inviting you to rise. Stand tall, beloved, the future is bright, but it requires your courage to meet it fully. You are not alone, heaven is with you every step of the way. Now he continues, speak these words with conviction. I am worthy of love, I am worthy of peace, I am worthy of miracles. I release what no longer serves me, and I embrace the divine plan with an open heart. Feel those words resonate deep inside you, each repetition strengthens your spirit, weaving a tapestry of hope and renewal within your very being. Because you listened, because you stayed, the spiritual gates have opened wide for you. Michael assures. Expect divine connections, unexpected breakthroughs, and blessings that will seem to come from nowhere, but are perfectly timed. These are the gifts of your obedience, the fruit of your faith. He warns gently, remain vigilant, for not all who return are sent from heaven. Test every spirit, guard your heart fiercely. The path is illuminated, but it requires wisdom to walk without stumbling. The enemy's plans have been dismantled, their power stripped, by the authority now resting on your shoulders. You hold the keys to your destiny, Michael affirms. No longer will you be a pawn in someone else's game. Your story is yours to write, filled with purpose and peace. The energy around you shifts again, lighter, freer, filled with promise. Michael smiles warmly, I am proud of you, child, you have crossed the threshold into your new life. You have been chosen for a great purpose, walk forward with boldness. And remember, he says, this is just the beginning. The next 7 days will be filled with signs and confirmations. Pay attention to the synchronicities, the messages in dreams, the people who enter your life with love and truth. Your angels are moving on your behalf right now, Michael whispers. Their wings beat silently around you, weaving protection, guiding you towards your destiny. He leans closer and shares a secret. You are a light worker, a healer, a soul who will not only survive, but thrive. The world needs you now more than ever. Do not doubt the power within you, Michael encourages. You are a divine masterpiece, carved by the hands of God Himself. You are designed for victory. Walk with your head held high, speak with your heart open, love with your whole being. And if fear ever tries to return, face it with the sword of faith. You have overcome because you were chosen, you have triumphed because you never gave up. Now the celestial light around you intensifies, wrapping you in warmth and peace. Michael's voice echoes one final time, go forth, beloved, your story has changed, your destiny is secure, and your spirit is set free. He steps back into the light, his wings folding gently, but his presence remains, a guardian watching over you, from the unseen realm. This is your moment of victory, this is your divine awakening. The journey continues, but now it is guided by truth, shielded by love, and illuminated by heavenly light. But yes, expect justice, but not the kind that burns bridges or fuels bitterness. This justice comes wrapped in divine timing, wrapped in calm, wrapped in the kind of peace that only heaven can give. Michael says, the enemy's plans will unravel quietly, invisibly, but completely. You won't have to fight to win, you already have. This is your divine victory. The moment you chose to listen, to stay, to believe, a spiritual decree was signed in heaven, declaring you untouchable. Your name was placed in the book of favor, and no curse, no lie, no shadow can alter that now. Archangel Michael stands guard, with flaming swords of light, surrounding your path, repelling every hidden attack, before it even reaches your doorstep. Remember, beloved, healing is not always loud. Sometimes it comes in small, almost imperceptible moments, a sudden calm during a storm, a phone call from someone unexpected, a thought that shifts your entire perspective. This is your soul catching up to the divine plan, aligning with the blessings prepared just for you. God's hand is on your life, in ways you cannot yet measure, but very soon you will. Within the next few days, you might receive news that seems too good to be true, a job opportunity, a reconciliation, a financial breakthrough, or even a sudden release from a burden that has weighed you down for years. That's heaven moving in your favor, rewriting your story. You were never meant to carry the weight of betrayal alone. Now your burdens are lifted, Michael says, I have placed a hedge of protection around this child, a fortress no enemy can breach. This is why you feel that new energy, that lightness, that subtle shift in the air around you. You are being prepared for the next chapter, one filled with joy, peace, and divine connection. And with this new chapter comes clarity. The lies that once clouded your judgment are dissolving. The people who were never meant to walk beside you, will drift away, and that is a blessing, not a loss. Trust this process, God is pruning your life, so the right seeds can grow. The friends who remain will be those, who genuinely uplift you, who celebrate your light instead of trying to dim it. Now, beloved, take heart in this truth, your journey has been hard, but it has forged something mighty inside you. You are no longer the same person who doubted, who feared, who stumbled. You are stronger, wiser, and wrapped in divine armor. Michael whispers, you are a warrior of light, you have fought battles unseen, and have emerged victorious. Now walk boldly in your purpose. The road ahead is radiant, even if it doesn't always feel easy. Remember that every challenge is now a stepping stone, every trial a setup for a triumph. You have been marked by heaven itself, you carry a legacy of resilience, that will inspire generations. Your spirit is awakened, your eyes are open, and your heart is aligned with the truth. The falsehoods that once surrounded you, are losing their grip. Michael says, this child is free from deception, free to soar. So when doubts creep in, when fear whispers in the silence, remember this message. Replay it in your mind. Let it be your armor and your sword. You have crossed the threshold, from victim to victor, from confusion to clarity, from fear to faith. Archangel Michael's voice echoes in your spirit, you are loved beyond measure, you are chosen, you are protected. Rise up, beloved, rise up. And rise you will, into peace, into power, into the glorious destiny God has written just for you. Now go forward with courage, walk your path with confidence. Your miracle is already unfolding. Heaven watches over you, and nothing can stop what is destined to be. This is your time, this is your story, this is your victory. And as the days unfold, expect more signs, more confirmations, and more reasons to believe. Heaven is with you every step, you are never alone. Michael is still by your side, still standing guard, still praying for you. His sword gleams with holy light, ready to defend you whenever needed. Your spirit is no longer vulnerable, it is armored with divine strength. You have been tested, you have been refined, and now you shine brighter than ever. The darkness that once threatened you, is now powerless. Hold on to this truth, you are a child of God, divinely protected, divinely loved, divinely victorious. And with every breath, let that knowledge fill you, with peace and unstoppable hope. Because beloved, your miracle has only just begun. They thought they could break your spirit, but they only forged your strength. They believed their lies would bind you, but they only released your truth. The silence you may feel now, is not emptiness, but the calm before your eyes. Heaven's justice isn't loud, it's certain and unstoppable. Michael assures you, your peace is guarded by a force beyond understanding. Nothing that was meant to break you, will ever find a place in your soul again. Now take this sacred moment, to feel the weight lifting off your shoulders. The chains that held your heart captive are shattered, and every step forward is a declaration of your freedom. You were never meant to carry the burden of others' darkness. That weight was never yours. The enemy's plans have failed, because your foundation is now built on divine truth, unwavering and solid. This next phase is not about looking back, it's about walking forward with eyes wide open, and spirit afire. Expect doors to open, that you didn't even knock on. Expect conversations that will confirm your new path. Expect people to be drawn to your light, those who will nourish your soul, rather than drain it. Michael reminds you, your inner circle will shrink to only what truly belongs. Those who remain will reflect your newfound clarity. There is an energy shift happening in your surroundings. You may notice subtle signs, lights flickering, songs playing at the right moment, a breeze carrying a message. These are the whispers of heaven, confirming you are on the right path. Do not dismiss these as coincidences, they are divine affirmations, meant to encourage you, when the journey feels long or uncertain. At times shadows from the past, may attempt to creep back in, testing your resolve. This is natural, Michael says. When doubts rise, call on me. When fear whispers, remember your victory. You are armored with the fire of the Spirit, and protected by heavenly hosts. No weapon formed against you will prosper. This is your spiritual armor, forged through faith, and fortified by obedience. Remember, the power of your voice is sacred. When you speak your truth, you release chains, not only from yourself, but from generations to come. Your healing is ancestral, your rise is historic. The light you carry is a beacon, for those still trapped in darkness. Every moment you choose to stand firm, you rewrite history, not just for you, but for those who come after. The divine court is watching every detail. Your battles have been catalogued, your endurance noted. Michael stands with a sword drawn, not for offense, but for protection. This sword defends the new you, he says. It is not a weapon for war, but a shield for peace. It guards the promises made to you by heaven, and ensures that no enemy can breach your destiny. Feel the weight of this promise, settle in your heart. You are no longer a victim of circumstances, you are a victor, anointed by divine favor. Your path is lit with heavenly fire, and your steps are guided by angelic wisdom. This transformation is both your shield and your sword. In the coming days, expect miracles wrapped in simplicity. A phone call, an unexpected message, a chance encounter, each will carry a fragment of your breakthrough. These moments will remind you that heaven moves in quiet ways, orchestrating your rise with precision and love. Do not be tempted to rush, divine timing is perfect timing. Trust the process, even when the road ahead seems unclear. The seasons of waiting are giving way to seasons of harvest. Your faith has watered the seeds of your future, and now the soil is fertile. You might feel emotions rising, relief, joy, even sorrow for what has passed. Allow yourself to feel fully. Healing is a river, not a race. Michael encourages you, cry if you must, laugh when you can, but never lose sight of your worth. Your worth is beyond measure, rooted in eternal love. As you continue on this path, cultivate a spirit of gratitude. Gratitude for the lessons, for the protection, and for the breakthrough. Gratitude aligns you with more blessings, more favor, more peace. It is the key that unlocks every door heaven has prepared for you. Michael closes with a final declaration: you are the child of light, who refused to be extinguished. You are the bearer of truth, in a world that often thrives on lies. Keep walking, keep shining, keep rising. Your story is no longer one of survival, but of victory. Now rise fully, beloved, the glory awaiting you is beyond your current imagination. It will heal wounds, restore joy, and rebuild dreams. Step into this new season with courage and confidence. This is your divine destiny unfolding. You are not alone, you are never alone. Heaven walks beside you, ahead of you, behind you, surrounding you. With every breath, with every heartbeat, you carry the promise of a miracle fulfilled. Now go with peace in your soul, fire in your spirit, and love in your heart. Your time has come, the heavens have spoken, your miracle has begun. Amen.